Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 mod presentation video. In this video I'll show you my Hobo Farmhouse pack. And it has several farmhouses that are very cheap, and most of them couldn't even be called farmhouses, but they work like that. So I'll show you. You can find this mod at Modhub for all platforms, and below this video I'll put a link to the download, and you can find it in the in-game Modhub as well. Okay, so now let's go into the build menu, and here it is in the farmhouse category. And down here we start with the smallest. This is just a doormat, and this is very useful if you are a very poor farmer and maybe you have a decorative house that you can't use as a farmhouse, but then you can put this doormat in front of it just like that for $5, and then you can sleep there in front of your decorative house. Or you can just put the doormat wherever you want and go and sleep there. If you want to invest a little bit more, you can get this sleep bench for $50, also rather cheap, I would say. And I used to have such a sleep bench in FS19 when I started with very little money, and I had to spend all my money for a field and machinery, and then I thought, okay, I don't need much space to sleep, I just take such a bench, and later when I was richer I got a real house. Yeah, but instead of the bench you could also just buy a tent, also for $50, very cheap. And yeah, you could imagine that you have at least a roof above your head. Or if you want to invest even more, $1,000, which is still very affordable, you could buy this tiny house. And this has a color choice. Here you can choose custom color or colors that I provided or that are the default colors. For example, here this red one. And it doesn't have the white columns like the Swedish or typical American houses, but it's all red, but I think nicer than nothing. And we go back to this brownish color, and as you can see, the columns and door and such is darker than the walls. And yeah, I made this intentional that you have a little bit variation in the color that you choose. Okay, so let's just place it. And this tiny house is a walk-in farmhouse. And maybe you know it already from FS22. We didn't had color choice then, but other than that it's rather similar. The flowers are a little bit different, but it's more or less the same house. Here when we go inside, here we have a sofa and a table to eat and a small kitchen. And when you click here, you get your bed. It's a Murphy bed. And we also have a very small bathroom. And if you want to wash your hands, you can do it there. Yeah, but it's very small. But in a way you have everything that is really needed to live. And you even have some fruits to eat. Yeah. Oh, And you can sleep everywhere in the house where you don't have a different trigger. So here you can't sleep because you have the bed trigger, but here you can sleep. And yeah, a little bit outside as well, where you have this symbol. If you are too lazy to go inside, you can just sleep there. So we close it up again. With the tent, bench and doormat, it's the same. You just press R where you find the sleep symbol and you can sleep. And because they are so tiny, they don't have a wardrobe trigger. Okay, that's about it with the Hobo Farmhouse pack. And I wish you a lot of fun with affordable living. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!